Texas and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Beavers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So SMU's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get to it. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could...
Number 12.
Day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The give to the back. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. They'll put the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Here it is, trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
The Beavers need to pick it up on fourth down. Quickly complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Getting some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another. He tries to take the top off. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. The offense set for a first down play. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Ncaa. And stampeding through the defense. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Running back goes in motion. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Russo. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they... Sticks. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he got loose. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Spears. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They move the tight end all over. Looking for space. It's Spears. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Mustangs heading quickly to the line.
And that's a 1st down.
They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and management. Nice job getting a run. Not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Grab near the marker. It's DeMarco. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Jones.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Splits the uprights. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. It'll be a draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Beavers have pushed it inside the 20. Catch in the middle. It's Dahl. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Power football with the run. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give out of the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Wallace. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points.
And they got him for the sack. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
And he's dragged down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Across the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get.
And that pass intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. An entertaining 1st half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Mustangs will boot it away to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, ball's out! Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. Seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
From the gun, the ground game. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
The inside handoff. Discards a man. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator tonight. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they are going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not a really huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Got it! Touchdown, Beavers! And once he got loose, it was all over. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon State, 27, SMU.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Snagged in the middle. It's Avila. And the explosive play. They're on the move all the way to the 44.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. They want to run this quarterback. And that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's looking to throw it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Smashes through. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh, look out. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the punishment has been extended. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Nice move to pick up yardage.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Nifty little dance step. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how...
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Beavers! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Cincinnati overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Bearcats tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done.
They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Gets it out quickly. Turns it on at midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Shoots it to the left. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. On first down from the 13-yard line. On the run, it's Chang. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU! How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
41, SMU, 26.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Coming after him. Going to try to get it himself. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Snap it to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Caught close to the marker. It's Singleton. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He wants to throw here on second down. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown, Oregon State! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Fires left. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going up top on first down. Gets open down the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He wants to throw it again. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice. And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
He caught it, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon State. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk blast, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another...